Good day, gentlemen of the press. You're all welcome to the NDLEA, office here in Adamawa State. We invited you here just to tell you about the activities of what you have done, for the month of August. That the command, at least like you have said, we have not rested in the fight against illicit drug trafficking and abuse in the state. And that despite this COVID, pandemic that we are having, people can see that the drug users and the dealers, it has not stopped them from doing what they are doing. And that at least for this month. So what we are parading to you, just what we have, the people we've arrested and what we have seized, just between this August alone. And like you have seen here, we have 21 suspects here, comprising of 18 males and 3 females, with 60.997 kilograms of various type of drugs, like people can see here. And that the most disheartening revelation is just that you see the demography between 18 and 50 years. And like we all know, these are supposed to be the active, populace in our society, who are supposed to actively be involved in one thing or the other, but not peddling, or engaging in drug activities. Well, it's good for you people to know that at least we have 7 clients in our drug demand, reduction, that's the rehabilitation. We have 7 clients now there who are undergoing rehabilitation. And that's to show you that, yes, we are ever ready again. If you have wards, you have children, wards that you think that are in drugs, please bring them here. We are going to see all what we can to ensure that, we try and see what we can do about their drug, taking habits. And again, my drug demand reduction unit, in fact, now they are supposed to go to a place again. We are doing a lot of enlightenment, a lot of information to tell people about the dangers of these drugs. But, we think we are not going to stop. We are still going to continue. However, the people that are engaging, either trafficking, abusing drug, or, we are not going to leave them, because we know it is when they take these drugs, they commit other crimes. And that is why we are calling on everybody, even the press, for you people to join hands with the NDLEA to ensure that we stop, this drug scourge. We do as much as possible to not make it, available in the state. And again, we thank His Excellency once again, because He's giving us the necessary support that we need to fight this drug war, and we appreciate him for that. We appreciate our sister agencies, even the special vigilante group. We appreciate them too, because we are doing this work together. Just like you can see, these arrests were made within various places in the state here. We have from Fufore here, Babangida Mohammed that was arrested in Fufore with cannabis sativa, Exol, like you can see. We have the Jambutu. There's a place we call Asorok around Jambutu. We made arrests from there. We have people at Nepa Junction here that we arrested at the Nepa Junction. We have people at Inyibongo. They say at Barracks Road. There's one in Inyibongo there. We have people there. We have cannabis, diazepam, tramadol, exo cannabis that we arrested, from that area. Yolde Party, in Yola, we have arrests that we made from there. GMMC, that General Mohammed College, we have people that we arrested there. Look at this. These are 18 used, codeine bottles. They've used them. And about, these 7 people and these 3 females that you see there, all of them were gotten in a room. And these are the 18 used ones that they've already used. And we have one. This, there is one that there is still, there. Which one? That is it. Okay, this is it. So these are all what they have used. And they are all met in the room. That is why they are here. Then Jamaica Modern Market too. There is one particular, suspect we have here. He goes, he's a mobile, dealer in his pocket at the market area. That is where he sells tramadol, about hawking it about. He's here too. So all in all, we have 60 0.997 kilograms of drug that we have just arrested. You can see that the month is not end already. Today is just 17th of the month, but look at the suspects we have. Yes, among these people, we have those that are selling and we have the users. The dealers and those that sell, we are going to compile their case files. We are going to give our prosecution unit. While the users among them, they are going to go to our counseling drug demand reduction unit. They will counsel them about the dangers of the drugs. They will tell them why they should not engage in drug abuse again and why they should use their time to do better things instead of indulging in drug usage. We've arrested these people. We are going to sort them out. Sometimes, yes, you might see that you go to a particular place. You arrest maybe 5, 6 people. Maybe the person you are going to prosecute is not more than one among them. Because if you are having the users, for example, or you can even find some people there that are not found with any exhibit, you cannot take such people to the court. So that is what I think people should understand. Even if you arrest people, it might not so. That's why, so it's not everybody that because you arrest everybody, you now say you push everybody to the court. You have to sort them. And that is why in NDLEA, we still have the drug demand reduction unit. We know that it's not everybody that you will prosecute. It's not everybody that will go to the court. But then, you cannot just leave them like that. You have to tell them the dangers of these drugs, why they should not take it again. However, by the time you arrest somebody today, you arrest him tomorrow, and consistently you continue arresting him, that doesn't mean you cannot prosecute him. But at least we just, ensure that we sort it out. We don't go and lump up the court. Already, like we are having now, we have about 80 pending cases, which we have. So it's not as if we are not prosecuting. And why we are not prosecuting, now they said the correctional services that if they don't take in any suspect they want to take in now must not go out again. It's either you are, so that is why it has been hampering, our prosecution. So that is not it. And again, even if you know that somebody is a dealer, he deals in drugs, you must have something to hold him with it. You cannot just say because he's a dealer, you arrest him, you come and dump him here. If I come and dump him here, even you people, the press, you'll be the first people to put NDLEA Adamawa, dump people in cell, you give it a lot of headings. So I don't do that. We are working, by the law. We know the human rights, abuses. We try as much as possible not to just clamp people down because, look, NDLEA is not happy arresting people or just clamping them or getting them to the court. What we want is people to know for themselves that this thing they're doing is wrong. And they by themselves, they leave it. What do they gain from it? What are we going to do? People that should be productive, they should be active. Why should they be clamped, in the cell and, going to the prosecution? But if they can be corrected and they know that this thing they're doing is bad, or they on their own oblivion, leave it and do some better things. It's not better for everybody and better for the society. I try as much as possible to play down, the monetary value of some of these things. Because sometimes we believe that by the time they hear monetary value, people will know that, so this thing. So try as much as possible. More, but like you can see, it's not, there are big money to be very candid, because at least even one of these things alone, it goes about 10, 15,000. So by the time you, calculate some of these things, you have the pentazocine and you have this skunk, cannabis, again, like you can see. Look at how they did it. This is the dust, on the cannabis. This is it. This is the rubber solution. These things, but this is part of what people take. Which people see, look at the use codeine. Codeine now, a bottle of codeine now, okay, this is the use, the one they are still using. A bottle of codeine now, this is banned. It's not supposed to be again. Government have banned it, but you see that people are still, using it. You can see the tramadol, the diazepam, the Exol 5, the cannabis, and what have you.